Leaving the quiet, dark streets of Lyon behind me now. It's Tuesday morning. It's been a lovely city, but I'm actually not that unhappy to leave as I was with Burgos. Looking forward to the next phase towards the finish line. It's meant to be 13 days. I was hoping to do it in 10 days, but unfortunately I've picked up an injury in my right leg. My shin is very sore, so I'm limping along with it, so I don't know if I'll make the 13 days, cutting it down to 10, but we'll see how I go. It's quite dark at the moment, as you can see, and it's not sunrise now until 8:45 in the morning, so got quite a bit of walking in the dark today. Just crossing the bridge of the river on the outskirts of the central city, so I'm well on my way. I started a bit earlier so I could walk a bit slower, hoping to do about 20 k's today, but we'll see how we go. Just walking through the town of La Virgen del Camino. La Virgen del Camino, something. Been going about an hour and 3/4. Just stopped off and had coffee here. My shin is really not that good, but I'll muddle on. I'm going about 80% of my normal fast pace, but I'm at the crossroads coming up here. One way south is scenic and it's off the main highway. The road north to the north there end, as they call it, keeps up with the highway, so I'm getting a bit sick of this highway. After 8 kilometres, it's been really unpleasant exit from the town, so I'm happy to go back into the countryside. So I've got about 14 k's to go today. Going alright. My leg, the bandage is all unravelled, so that's useless. So I'll carry on. And here's the divergent route. Most people go the north route. I don't know why. I think it's the original, but I'm going the south route. There's more country. The north route follows the main road. Can't understand why people don't do this one. Anyway, that or that. So that's me. Been going an hour and a half now down this alternative road, and it's a bit like walking on African savannah. Keep expecting to see lions and elephants and zebras. Quite different. We're still officially on the Meseta, which doesn't finish, or maybe tomorrow we'll get to the end of that officially. But yeah, it's quite different. My leg is still really sore and playing up big time, so I can't wait to get my load off it. At the end of the day, I've probably got about 7 k's to go now. It's a bit of a challenge. Well, I'm back in the quiet country towns. This is where I'm staying tonight, in Villa de Mazarif. 21 k's. I really couldn't go any further, but fortunately I've met somebody that to talk to for the last 5 k's, so that kept me distracted. My leg's too sore. I've got it all wrapped up again. Trying to find a bar. There isn't one that I can see. It's meant to be. But, well, cheers. Well, I found my beer after all. Found the bar. It's a nice place. There's one other pilgrim in town. So, this was the quiet alternative route. Fortunately, I met 2 others along the way that I knew. But they're not staying here, so maybe get the whole room to myself tonight. You never know, but cheers. Here I am in Villa de Mazarif. So as I leave the town of Villa Mazarif, I'm pushing on for Astorga. So I'm leaving a bit early because it's 32 kilometres or something like that. And that was my original plan, but the only thing holding me up is my blasted inflamed shin, which is quite painful. So I've been dosing up on naproxen and painkillers, and we'll see how we go. Lots of people warn me against it, but can't hold back. So here we go. Yeah, it was quite a good night last night, and I'm starting about half an hour earlier than normal. So I'm just going to go slow, pace myself, and hopefully make it through to Astorga. Ah, well, here's a happy sign. 300 to go to Santiago de Compostela. Means I've walked about 500. Good sign. That's where I'm heading over there for breakfast. Been going about 2 hours this morning. Done about 10 k's, and the sun's just coming up. It's getting really late for the sunrise now, about 8:50 a.m. of the village of Villa something. Not my destination. I'm going this way. 4 k's till breakfast. My leg's all right. The pain's manageable. I'm not limping too badly, but I'm going pretty slow still compared to normal. Well, I'll just make it into the town of Hospital del Orbigo, Hospital del Orbigo, which is my halfway point today, and it's only 9:30, so I'm feeling okay. My leg is sore but manageable, and I think it's not a hospital in the sake that I need to go to it, just the name of the town. So I'm going to have breakfast here and then push on somewhere. So what I've just learnt is the bridge was built in the 13th century over the river Orbigo. So it's a pretty old bridge. No cars, of course. Would have been pretty amazing in its day coming across here as a humble peasant bringing your goods into the town. Just leaving the lovely town of Hospital del Orbigo. It's a really nice town, so well kept, beautiful churches, and it's a lovely plaza. Just had breakfast here, which has set me up, and I'm heading another probably 17 kilometres today to Astorga. I've decided to push on. My leg's okay. It's painful, but I'm still going a bit slow. But it's early. It's only just not even 10 o'clock yet. So carrying on, and hopefully won't break down. I've decided to go a bit of a longer route, but much more scenic. So rather than along the road. So there we are. Another crossroad on the journey. Straight ahead, shorter, but more by the side of the road, or this way, which is longer, which I have some worry about, but it looks like it's pointing me this way, so this is the way I'm going. More scenic apparently. Well, just first climb for quite some time since Villa Montes de la Oca, if you remember how long ago that was, because I don't. 10 days at least. You can see the meseta behind me. What I didn't know was there's a high plateau about an average of 800 meters above sea level, which might explain why it's so cold in the mornings. But I'm just at the top of this climb, which is the first I've done for ages. Only about 150 meters, so it's not even as high as Mount Eden for those who know. But yeah, it's good to get into a different country. Mountains approaching in the distance. I've got some big climbs ahead of me, so that'll be fun. yeah, a nice change. There you can see I'm starting to get into hill country again. Not mountains yet, but soon ahead we get some good views of mountains, but at least there's some greenery and trees around now. It's a funny effect on the trail that it's, you know, in the morning I can be walking alone for hours and hours and not see anyone, and then around this time of day there's just dozens and dozens of people. I can see at least 10 ahead of me, and I've probably bypassed another 10 just behind me. So where have all these people come from? It's a very funny concertina effect, but it happens almost every day. And the other strange thing, I have not come across anybody I know in the last leg. So it's very strange. These are all new people. Just an effect of the Camino, I think. Coming up now to the rejoining of the pathways with the mountains in the background and Astorga, my destination, in the foreground or mid-ground, and the famous cross in the foreground. It's a pathway I could have come up before officially off the Meseta, although it feels like it has been for the last 8 kilometres at least. But yeah, there we are. Well, here we are approaching Astorga. Finally made it, about 32 kilometres today. You see the Bishop's Palace behind me. Just, fortunately my accommodation is fairly close, but I will be putting some ice on this leg. It's been really bad for the last probably 5 or 6 kilometres. Quite painful again. I guess everything's wearing off. But I made it. That's the main thing. I think Astorga is known for the joining of 2 Roman roads, so it could be by they have a Roman emperor depicted here. This is the first Roman ruins I've seen along the Camino in Astorga. A lovely preserved mosaic floor and general, I don't know, whatever, house. Some of it looks like a replica, to be fair. But El Mosaico del Oso y los Pájaros. So, mosaic of bears and birds. Well, like most Spanish towns, there's plenty of bars. I'm in Plaza Mayor at Astorga. Beautiful building here. It's very nice. I started spotting with rain. Of course, I've just put my washing out and it's miles away, and my leg is killing me, so I'm not going back. So here I am. I don't know anybody here, but that's alright. I'm sure we'll meet some people tonight, so cheers. My leg's killing me, by the way. It's been a really hard afternoon, mentally and physically, but this will cheer me up. See you.